of the light against the glass is amber yellow, blurred by morning dew. I pull my collar up against the chill and wonder if you miss the quiet too. A stranger sits beside me in the dark. He asks me where this midnight road is led. I only shake my head and watch the street with heavy eyes and sleepy words unsaid. The engine rattles with a gentle sigh. The wipers keep a steady, tired beat. We chase the shadows down the empty lane and leave behind the sleeping concrete street. Ride a little slower through the sleepy town. Let the trembling notes of steel guitar go down, even if the morning brings a colder rain. This dashboard hides a quiet, steady pain. Stay beside me, stranger, in the velvet night. Keep your gaze fixed forward on the fading light. I do not need to ask you where you roam, because neither of us has a place called home. The asphalt stretches out beneath the wheels, a ribbon pulled across the midnight floor. You light a cigarette and drift away to places that we do not reach no more. The bridge across the river starts to glow. A single neon sign begins to bend. We ride in silence down the avenue and pray this lonely road will never end. The tire rubber whispers on the damp. The dial on the dash is glowing red. Your silhouette is resting on the door, with tired thoughts inside your sleepy head. Ride a little slower through the sleepy town. Let the trembling notes of steel guitar go down, even if the morning brings a colder rain. This dashboard hides a quiet, steady pain. Stay beside me, stranger, in the velvet night. Keep your gaze fixed forward on the fading light. I do not need to ask you where you roam, because neither of us has a place called home. If we can outdrive the coming of the sun, we will not have to face what we have done. One more block of shadows in the rearview glass. One more mile before the night must pass. Perhaps the dawn is just another light, meant to break the stillness of a winter sky. So keep your hands upon the passenger seat while we lose ourselves within the empty street. Ride a little slower through the sleepy town. Let the trembling notes of steel guitar go down, even if the morning brings a colder rain. This dashboard hides a quiet, steady pain. Stay beside me, stranger, in the velvet night. Keep your gaze fixed forward on the fading light. I do not need to ask you where you roam, because neither of us has a place called home. Headlights on the wet asphalt, shadows on the empty glass. We keep driving through the dark. chair beside the steering wheel is heavier tonight than steel. Over the Hen River, the winter fog is deep, while the exhausted city tries to sleep. Your old woolen coat still rests on the floor where we parked outside your apartment door. Wind from the river cuts through the glass, watching the taillights slowly pass. My hands on the leather are frozen and white, drifting alone in the so midnight. Keep driving slow down the empty avenue, where every shadow looks a bit like you. The dashboard clock ticks in the dark, counting the miles of a broken heart. Keep turning wheels on the asphalt, wet and gray, wishing the morning would stay away. I look at the passenger seat so bare and reach out my hand to find nothing there. The frost on the window paints a silver fern. There is no other corner left to turn. The tires make a whisper against the rain, carrying hours of quiet pain. Your silver lighter sits in the tray, a little piece of yesterday. Wind from the river cuts through the glass, watching the taillights slowly pass. My hands on the leather are frozen and white, drifting alone in the so midnight. Keep driving slow down the empty avenue, where every shadow looks a bit like you. The dashboard clock ticks in the dark, counting the miles of a broken heart. Keep turning wheels on the asphalt, wet and gray, wishing the morning would stay away. I look at the passenger seat so bare and reach out my hand to find nothing there. If I kept driving until the tank was dry, fall past the bridge under the empty sky, would the memory of your face grow dim? At the edge of the dark horizon's rim, or would the morning light only reveal the quiet void at the steering wheel? Keep driving slow down the empty avenue, where every shadow looks a bit like you. The dashboard clock ticks in the dark, counting the miles of a broken heart. Keep turning wheels on the asphalt, wet and gray, wishing the morning would stay away. I look at the passenger seat so bare and reach out my hand to find nothing there. Headlights fade on the wet street, engine cools in the dark. A sound from the street drifts into the room, where the clock ticks slow in the shadow and gloom. I sit on the edge of the velvet-bound bed, with a film of old memories replaying ahead. The steering wheel waits on the leather seat down, in the quiet expanse of this rain-slicked town. I reach for a coat that still carries your scent, and question the hours where our promises went. Ride with me now through the midnight street, where the glow of the pavement entires me. Even if silence is all that remains, your ghost shares the passenger seat through the rain. Drive slow through the district we used to explore, past the shuttered facade of the corner store. I whisper your name to the dashboard light as we drift through the ghost of a soul. Autumn night. The headlights paint shapes on the concrete wall, where the shadows of buildings rise heavy and tall. I turn on the engine, the low gentle purr of an old-fashioned block that remembers what were. The wiper blades sweep with a steady routine, like the metronome ticking inside a machine. Your side of the glass has a film of cold mist from the breath of a ghost that I never dismissed. Ride with me now through the midnight street, where the glow of the pavement entires me. Even if silence is all that remains, your ghost shares the passenger seat through the rain. Drive slow through the district we used to explore, past the shuttered facade of the corner store. I whisper your name to the dashboard light as we drift through the ghost of a soul. Autumn night. If the road has no end and the tank never drains, I could circle the city and bury the pain. One more turn by the river, one more quiet block, where the hands never move on the broken clock. Maybe the dawn will erase what I feel, maybe the brake pads and rubber are real. But until the dark lifts from the windshield glass, I will watch all the neon street markers pass. Ride with me now through the midnight street, where the glow of the pavement entires me. Even if silence is all that remains, your ghost shares the passenger seat through the rain. Drive slow through the district we used to explore, past the shuttered facade of the corner store. I whisper your name to the dashboard light as we drift through the ghost of a soul. Autumn night. Tires on the wet asphalt, needle on the dash. You were gone like a fading flash. Why does the midnight mist refuse to clear, when every traffic light turns cold and gray? I steer this empty frame along the pier and watch the faded fog drift far away. The dashboard clock glows with the amber sign. Your vacant seat collects the river chill. A heavy rain begins to cross the line, and so sleep softly while my heart stands still. I grip the wheel with fingers tight and slow. The wiper blades keep time against the glass. There is no other place left for me to go. I wait to let the phantom shadows pass. Stay beside me softly in this midnight chill, like a distant whisper turning down the hill. Even if your fingers slip from mine today, Your silhouette will never drive away. Stay a little longer in this freezing storm, like a tired memory keeping midnight warm. I do not speak a name into the night, as empty streets dissolve the dying light. The bridge cables stretch across the river tide. A sheet of silver water dims the street. I leave the engine running on the side, where tired wind and heavy clouds defeat. The street lamp shimmers through the window pane, a blurry circle melting in the haze. I listen to the rhythm of the rain and lose myself inside these quiet days. I check the mirror for a face I knew, but find only the shadow of the street. The air is heavy with the scent of dew and silent tires that tap a steady beat. Stay beside me softly in this midnight chill, like a distant whisper turning down the hill. Even if your fingers slip from mine today, your silhouette will never drive away. Stay a little longer in this freezing storm, like a tired memory keeping midnight warm. I do not speak a name into the night, as empty streets dissolve the dying light. If I could turn this vehicle around and chase the twilight back to where we started, I would trade every city sight and sound to find the love we left here broken hearted. Maybe the dawn will dry the asphalt road, maybe the morning breeze will clear my view, but every mile carries the same old load, and every lonely street returns to you. Stay beside me softly in this midnight chill, like a distant whisper turning down the hill. Even if your fingers slip from mine today, your silhouette will never drive away. Stay a little longer in this freezing storm, like a tired memory keeping midnight warm. I do not speak a name into the night, as empty streets dissolve the dying light. Water on the glass, shadows in the street, engine idling slow, nothing left to meet. A sudden sound breaks through the quiet room. I stare into the empty coffee cup. The curtains flutter in the autumn chill, and darkness keeps me anchored here, half up. The clock moves slow upon the peeling wall, a ticking pulse that measures out my grief. I touch the cushion where you used to sit and search the shadows for a faint relief. I trace the dust upon the windowsill and breathe the cold air settling on the glass. I close my eyes against the fading light and watch the phantom moments slowly pass. Some future night I'll turn the ignition key and drive the rainy streets where we were free. My hands will tremble on the steering wheel while searching for the way it used to feel. Through empty avenues of sleepless soul, I'll chase the ghost that lingers in my soul. No destination in the flickering dark, just carrying the weight of your remark. The leather seat will hold my silent sighs. The dashboard glow will cast a lonely blue. I'll press the gas and watch the bridges fade, while every signal points me back to you. The street lamps blur into a golden streak. The windshield wipers keep a steady beat. I picture us beside the hand river before the winter chilled the city street. I trace the dust upon the windowsill and breathe the cold air settling on the glass. I close my eyes against the fading light and watch the phantom moments slowly pass. Some future night I'll turn the ignition key and drive the rainy streets where we were free. My hands will tremble on the steering wheel while searching for the way it used to feel. Through empty avenues of sleepless soul, I'll chase the ghost that lingers in my soul. No destination in the flickering dark, just carrying the weight of your remark. Years will fall away like withered leaves, and time will leave its quiet mark on me. Yet still I'll pack the car at midnight hours to chase a dream I never set quite free. Perhaps the engine sound will fill the void, perhaps the quiet road will ease the pain. Until that night arrives, I sit right here and watch the shadows lengthen in the rain. Some future night I'll turn the ignition key and drive the rainy streets where we were free. My hands will tremble on the steering wheel while searching for the way it used to feel. Through empty avenues of sleepless soul, I'll chase the ghost that lingers in my soul. No destination in the flickering dark, just carrying the weight of your remark. Rain on the glass, shadows remain, driving alone into the pain. The smell in the air of burning rubber and wet pavement, a silver lighter rolling on the dashboard floor, a half-empty paper cup of lukewarm black coffee, a single rearview mirror pointing at a closed door. wiper blades move slow across the windshield glass, a blinking amber signal where the street turns blind. The digital clock glows red in the dashboard dark, with 20 empty miles left behind. I watch her fingers tap a rhythm on the glass, without a word to break the heavy, quiet space. She stares into the neon blur of Hannon Bridge, with raindrops sliding down her resting face. Midnight drive along the riverbank, where the dark water drinks the city light. She sits beside me in the passenger seat, too tired to fight the silence of the night. Her coat is folded on the floor between our feet, a faded tag of leather by the safety belt. We go nowhere until the fuel gauge reads low, through streets where all the midnight shadows melt. A receipt from a 24-hour convenience store, a drop cigarette pack rattling in the glove box tray, a map folded flat on the empty center console, a toll gate ticket from an earlier day. She rolls the window down an inch to let the chill blow softly past the brim of her wool hat. I shift the gear down slow against the turning bend, and watch the street lamp stretch across the flat. I watch her fingers tap a rhythm on the glass, without a word to break the heavy, quiet space. She stares into the neon blur of Hannon Bridge, with raindrops sliding down her resting face. Midnight drive along the riverbank, where the dark water drinks the city light. She sits beside me in the passenger seat, too tired to fight the silence of the night. Her coat is folded on the floor between our feet, a faded tag of leather by the safety belt. We go nowhere until the fuel gauge reads low, through streets where all the midnight shadows melt. The parking brake clicks twice beneath my steady hand. The ignition key turns back and stops the spark. We stay inside the quiet cabin of the car, two silhouettes half faded in the dark. The engine cools down slow against the midnight wind, the radio dial rests on a static wave. There's nothing left for either one of us to mend, just this quiet little corner that we save. Midnight drive along the riverbank, where the dark water drinks the city light. She sits beside me in the passenger seat, too tired to fight the silence of the night. Her coat is folded on the floor between our feet, a faded tag of leather by the safety belt. We go nowhere until the fuel gauge reads low, through streets where all the midnight shadows melt. A smell of gasoline, a dashboard clock in red. She turns her head away, and nothing more is said. Number on the clock at 2:30. You turn the key and guide the wheel through night. The asphalt shines with silver shades of blue. Beneath a single amber street lamp's light, the dashboard glows a dim and steady green. A quiet song drifts softly from the tape. You watch the empty avenues between, where shadows wear a slow and gentle shape. You check the mirror for a face of old and press your fingers to the steering wheel. The night is deep, the midnight air is cold, and nothing left of yesterday feels real. Drive a little slower down this empty street, where rubber tires and heavy teardrops meet. Even if your heart has nowhere left to go, keep the engine turning, keep the pace down low. Drive a little further through the silent town, where heavy autumn leaves are floating down. You do not speak, you only watch the glass, and let the quiet moments gently pass. The wiper blades repeat a heavy sigh across the misty surface of the pane. The bridge ahead connects the earth and sky, above the dark and slow receding main. You leave the district where the neon fades, to find the corners where the shadows rest. Among the silent, sleepy building shades, a quiet weight sits heavy in your chest. You check the mirror for a face of hope and press your fingers to the steering wheel. The night is deep, the midnight air is cold, and nothing left of yesterday feels real. Drive a little slower down this empty street, where rubber tires and heavy teardrops meet. Even if your heart has nowhere left to go, keep the engine turning, keep the pace down low. Drive a little further through the silent town, where heavy autumn leaves are floating down. You do not speak, you only watch the glass, and let the quiet moments gently pass. If you could turn the wheel and change the day, you would have stayed beside that open door. One more turn too early or too late, one more road you do not travel more. Maybe every journey ends in quiet space, maybe every traveler must drift alone, but every quiet alley holds your place in this old city that you call your own. Drive a little slower down this empty street, where rubber tires and heavy teardrops meet. Even if your heart has nowhere left to go, keep the engine turning, keep the pace down low. Drive a little further through the silent town, where heavy autumn leaves are floating down. You do not speak, you only watch the glass, and let the quiet moments gently pass. Lie on the glass, shadows depart. You drive alone, deep in your heart. A silver coin upon the dashboard mat. A heavy fog rolls down the mountain crest. I grip the wheel and turn the key right back, with nowhere left for tired eyes to rest. The wiper blades keep time against the glass, a slow metronome for a broken town. I watch the empty yellow street lights pass, while midnight rain comes drifting softly down. The heater blows a dry and dusty breath. I trace your name across the misty screen. A quiet space is still and deep as death, between the places that we should have been. Stay a little longer in this quiet car, beneath the glow of one forgotten star. The asphalt shines with silver winter tears, carried along through all these lonely years. Stay a little longer while the engine cools. We were the wisest and the saddest fools. I don't look back, I keep my vision straight. Some ghosts just arrive a little late. The Hun River Bridge is dark and iron gray. The water moves without a single sound. I drive the miles to chase the thoughts away that circle underneath this empty ground. An amber signal blinks against the street. Your winter coat still hangs behind my seat. The dashboard clock records the silent hours beneath a sky of heavy midnight showers. The wiper blades repeat their tired beat. I check the mirror for a face I know, just shadows resting on an empty seat where only fading memories can go. Stay a little longer in this quiet car, beneath the glow of one forgotten star. The asphalt shines with silver winter tears, carried along through all these lonely years. Stay a little longer while the engine cools. We were the wisest and the saddest fools. I don't look back, I keep my vision straight. Some ghosts just arrive a little late. If I could park this car beside the dawn and leave the keys upon a rainy stone, I would forget the miles that led me on and rest tonight where I am not alone. Perhaps the wind is just a passing sigh that settles down upon the river shore. I let the quiet midnight roll on by and start the engine as I did before. Stay a little longer in this quiet car, beneath the glow of one forgotten star. The asphalt shines with silver winter tears, carried along through all these lonely years. Stay a little longer while the engine cools. We were the wisest and the saddest fools. I don't look back, I keep my vision straight. Some ghosts just arrive a little late. Silver coin on the mat, rain on the glass. The engine cools, time simply passes. did the glass grow cold upon your side when the first rough chill came blowing through the pane? You sat beside the table, hands untied, watching the shadows lengthen in the rain. I see you staring at the wooden floor, a younger man who thought he knew the way. I cannot cross the narrow parlor floor to tell you things you never meant to say. Sleep a little longer in the quiet room while the brass lamp flickers in the autumn gloom. Even if the promises were thin and frail, your tired patience never had to fail. Sleep a little longer in the fading light, like an unread letter in the middle night. I do not reach to touch your frozen hand, because I know you never could understand. Your coffee cup is half forgotten now. The amber bulb is casting amber dust. You tilt your heavy forehead to your brow and watch the iron hinges gather rust. I wear my quiet failures like a coat, too thin to keep the rising frost at bay. A heavy feeling tightening my throat for all the years that drifted far away. Sleep a little longer in the quiet room while the brass lamp flickers in the autumn gloom. Even if the promises were thin and frail, your tired patience never had to fail. Sleep a little longer in the fading light, like an unread letter in the middle night. I do not reach to touch your frozen hand, because I know you never could understand. If I could sit across that table once again and share the silence with a warmer cup, I would not warn you of the coming pain or tell you how the morning light comes up. Maybe we were only meant to learn how fast a quiet evening turns into the past. And every shadow sitting in this chair is just a boy who still is waiting there. Sleep a little longer in the quiet room while the brass lamp flickers in the autumn gloom. Even if the promises were thin and frail, your tired patience never had to fail. Sleep a little longer in the fading light, like an unread letter in the middle night. I do not reach to touch your frozen hand, because I know you never could understand. Dust on the table, cold on the glass. You are the shadow, watching time pass. smell in the air of dry cedar and dust, a rusty old bench covered over with rust. The calendar turns to September at last, and wakes up the ghost of a ghost in the past. The chill on my skin like a fingertip trace. I turn around the corner and look for your face. My collar is up against sudden gray skies, and autumn arrives in the blink of my eyes. Stay a little longer in this empty square, like a cool breath on the late evening air. Even if the season has shifted its mind, your shadow is still the best place I can find. Stay a little longer in the turning of leaves, like a quiet sigh in the eaves. I don't call your name, I let the wind pass as frost starts to silver the morning grass. A jacket left hanging behind the front door, a pair of soft slippers upon the wood floor. The first autumn gale rattles loose window panes and washes away all our yesterday stains. I step on the pavement that covers your trail, while streetlights begin to flicker and fail. My fingers reach out for the warmth of your palm against the approaching and desolate calm. Stay a little longer in this empty square, like a cool breath on the late evening air. Even if the season has shifted its mind, your shadow is still the best place I can find. Stay a little longer in the turning of leaves, like a quiet sigh in the eaves. I don't call your name, I let the wind pass as frost starts to silver the morning grass. If time is a river that carries us down, then why does it circle this corner of town, where every stray gust from the northern high peaks repeats every word that your memory speaks? The twilight descends on the hand riverside, nowhere for sorrow to rest or to hide, just an old wool coat and a slow, steady beat as autumn walks down the deserted street. Stay a little longer in this empty square, like a cool breath on the late evening air. Even if the season has shifted its mind, your shadow is still the best place I can find. starts to silver the morning grass. First autumn breeze, cold on the street. Your memory stays under my feet. Texture of fabric against the chill. A man on the corner stands very still. He watches a stranger in autumn's embrace and traces the lines of a vanished face. The street lamp flickers on wet asphalt gray, where shadows lengthen and slip away. A car passes slowly, its tired tires hiss, while he remembers a forgotten kiss. He sees how she shivers, she tucks in her chin, just like the woman who used to walk in. He holds back his breath in the damp evening air and looks at the ghost of a heartbreak there. Stay a little longer in the turning breeze, like dry brown leaves drifting off the trees. Even if the season has shifted its mind, some old affections are hard to leave behind. Stay a little longer in this midnight chill, like a quiet sorrow that lingers still. He does not speak out, he does not make a sound, but the weight of the past is all around. Signs bleed on the pavement floor as another couple walks past a closed door. He notices softly how she turns her head and thinks of the things that he should have said. The crosswalk signal turns amber to red. A heavy low cloud hangs overhead, and every facade in this late night town reflects how a quiet affection goes down. He watches them parting beneath the faint light, then turning to vanish into the night. His fingers curl slowly inside his old coat, with the dry autumn whispers stuck in his throat. Stay a little longer in the turning breeze, like dry brown leaves drifting off the trees. Even if the season has shifted its mind, some old affections are hard to leave behind. Stay a little longer in this midnight chill, like a quiet sorrow that lingers still. He does not speak out, he does not make a sound, but the weight of the past is all around. If time could reverse on a sidewalk like this, he would trade all his years for one more quiet bliss. One more slow moment beneath the street gray, before the first cold wind swept her away. Perhaps every stranger we watch on the street is just an old memory finding its feet. And every October that visits this town brings an old shadow softly back down. Stay a little longer in the turning breeze, like dry brown leaves drifting off the trees. Even if the season has shifted its mind, some old affections are hard to leave behind. Stay a little longer in this midnight chill, like a quiet sorrow that lingers still. He does not speak out, he does not make a sound, but the weight of the past is all around. Wind on the pavement, step in the dark. She is gone, leaving her mark. sound from the street of a dry leaf rolling down asphalt paths where the midnight goes. The first autumn air gives a shiver of warning, like water that turns to a slow winter freeze. I pull up my collar against the damp river that drifts through the alleys of silent soul. Your face in my memory begins to deliver the quiet regrets that weigh down on my soul. The streetlights are blurred by a veil of pale mist. I stand on the corner where we used to meet. My fingers still search for the hand they have missed, while autumn blows softly across the empty street. Stay in the shadows of this D-minor night, where slow electric guitars softly weep. Your ghost stays beside me in flickering light, while all of the city has drifted to sleep. Don't let the season erase what we knew. Stay with the chill that is cutting me through. I keep my voice low as I whisper your name, lost in the quiet of this slow autumn rain. The Hand River Bridge wears a coat of gray water. The traffic is sleeping, the neon is dim. I think of the seasons we traded for laughter, and how every evening was slipping past him. The piano arpeggios fall in slow measures beside a small table for two by the glass. I count out the hours like forgotten treasures and watch the dark shadows of October pass. The streetlights are blurred by a veil of pale mist. I stand on the corner where we used to meet. My fingers still search for the hand they have missed, while autumn blows softly across the empty street. Stay in the shadows of this D-minor night, where slow electric guitars softly weep. Your ghost stays beside me in flickering light, while all of the city has drifted to sleep. Don't let the season erase what we knew. Stay with the chill that is cutting me through. I keep my voice low as I whisper your name, lost in the quiet of this slow autumn rain. If time is a river that carries us onward, then why does this moment refuse to depart? I stand in the chill as the weather turns southward, with nothing remaining except a tired heart. The pavement is dark where the drizzle is falling. The tremolo bar bends a note in the dark. Across the cold distance your silence is calling, and leaving behind a perpetual mark. Stay in the shadows of this D-minor night, where slow electric guitars softly weep. Your ghost stays beside me in flickering light, while all of the city has drifted to sleep. Don't let the season erase what we knew. Stay with the chill that is cutting me through. I keep my voice low as I whisper your name, lost in the quiet of this slow autumn rain. Cold wind on the stone, dark street alone. You are gone in the autumn dawn. weight of the chair where you used to lean, a shiver of frost on the window screen. The first autumn breeze through the alleyway brings back the words that we didn't say. A leaf drops flat on the sidewalk stone. The midnight air feels too deeply grown. I watch the shadows of traffic fade and count the regrets that the night has made. A chill moves in from the riverside, no place left for my thoughts to hide. Your heavy coat on the entrance hook still holds the shape of the life we took. Stay a little longer in the quiet room, like twilight fading into autumn gloom. Even if your steps have wandered far, I trace your path beneath the smoke-filled stars. Stay a little longer in the chilling air, like an old song playing on a winding stair. I don't speak a word, I make no sound. Your silent presence keeps my world around. A stray cat steps through the rusted gate. The alley clock tells me it is late. The street lamps flicker with amber light against the dampness of salt tonight. I see your breath in the drifting haze, a ghost from one of our warmer days. The asphalt glistens from evening mist, a cold reminder of what I missed. A chill moves in from the riverside, no place left for my thoughts to hide. Your heavy coat on the entrance hook still holds the shape of the life we took. Stay a little longer in the quiet room, like twilight fading into autumn gloom. Even if your steps have wandered far, I trace your path beneath the smoke-filled stars. Stay a little longer in the chilling air, like an old song playing on a winding stair. I don't speak a word, I make no sound. Your silent presence keeps my world around. If time could turn like a lazy wheel, I'd hold the moment before it heals. One more glance in the rearview glass before the season begins to pass. Maybe the wind tells the truth at last, burying future and burying past. Every corner I turn alone carries the weight of a heart made of stone. Stay a little longer in the quiet room, like twilight fading into autumn gloom. Even if your steps have wandered far, I trace your path beneath the smoke-filled stars. Stay a little longer in the chilling air, like an old song playing on a winding stair. I don't speak a word, I make no sound. Your silent presence keeps my world around. Wind on the glass, leaves on the street, your empty chair where shadows meet. Shifts from silver to a heavy gray. A stranger sitting softly by the counter watches how the midnight drifts away. He stirs his cup and asks me what I'm missing. I tell him autumn came in with a chill, the first cold breeze that caught me by the river and left my chest so suddenly still. He nods his head as if he knows the feeling of turning corners where a ghost remains. We share the quiet space inside this tavern, while outside wash the quiet midnight rains. First autumn wind that stirs a sleeping sorrow, like paper lanterns swaying in the dark. You vanished on a night just like tomorrow, leaving nothing but an empty mark. I sit across a stranger in the shadow and speak your name into the drifting air. No heavy tears, no sudden waves of sorrow, just knowing that you never will be there. The stranger leaves a coin upon the table and pulls his woolen collar to his chin. He whispers that the seasons change so swiftly before we learn the shape we're living in. I watch him step into the darkened alley, his footsteps fading down the stony street, and every shadow stretching toward the pavement feels like the way our glances used to meet. He leaves behind the steam upon the saucer, a quiet proof that someone shared the space. I trace a circle in the fading water and try to picture once again your face. First autumn wind that stirs a sleeping sorrow, like paper lanterns swaying in the dark. You vanished on a night just like tomorrow, leaving nothing but an empty mark. I sit across a stranger in the shadow and speak your name into the drifting air. No heavy tears, no sudden waves of sorrow, just knowing that you never will be there. If time could turn backward to that riverbank where first the leaves fell heavy at our feet, I would not reach to catch the falling weather. I would just let the cold wind make us neat. Some memories are meant to stay like timber that slowly turns to ash inside the grate. We spend our lives remembering the ember and calling out to things that came too late. First autumn wind that stirs a sleeping sorrow, like paper lanterns swaying in the dark. You vanished on a night just like tomorrow, leaving nothing but an empty mark. I sit across a stranger in the shadow and speak your name into the drifting air. No heavy tears, no sudden waves of sorrow, just knowing that you never will be there. Empty cup, stranger gone. Autumn wind lingers on. A thought interrupting silence settles deep as the pavement shivers in the midnight air. I trace the steps where we used to meet and find your ghost still waiting there. A sudden gust shakes the neon sign, carrying whispers of what we lost. I pull my collar tight against the line and softly calculate the final cost. Stay a little longer in the autumn chill, like a fading shadow standing still. Even if the season has to turn, your quiet flame is all I yearn. Stay a little longer in this empty square, like a slow confession in the midnight air. I do not speak, I only let it fall, and feel the autumn take it all. The street lamps flicker on the asphalt gray, where we left our footprints in the fading rain. I turn my collar from the window away, and let the quiet night conceal the pain. A sudden gust shakes the neon sign, carrying whispers of what we lost. I pull my collar tight against the line, and softly calculate the final cost. Stay a little longer in the autumn chill, like a fading shadow standing still. Even if the season has to turn, your quiet flame is all I yearn. Stay a little longer in this empty square, like a slow confession in the midnight air. I do not speak, I only let it fall, and feel the autumn take it all. If time could reverse the blowing breeze, I would meet you before the leaves depart. One more breath beneath the maple trees, one more quiet rhythm in my aged heart. Maybe the wind was always meant to blow, maybe the season had to claim its due. Still every time the cold air starts to grow, it pulls my heavy memory back to you. Stay a little longer in the autumn chill, like a fading shadow standing still. Even if the season has to turn, your quiet flame is all I yearn. Stay a little longer in this empty square, like a slow confession in the midnight air. I do not speak, I only let it fall, and feel the autumn take it all. Wind on the asphalt, shadows in the dark. You are gone, leaving no mark. Someone said yesterday still drifts across the square, an amber wool coat hanging on the wooden rail. The very first chill of autumn touches soul's quiet air, and the midnight street lamps flicker pale. I watch a stranger stop and check a silver pocket watch beneath the neon sign of an old coffee shop, while the river bridge carries cars like heavy thoughts, and and the midnight winds refuse to drop. A sudden shiver finds my collar in the dark. The weather shifts and turns the page. I trace a faded memory on the rusted park and whisper to a distant age, stay a little longer in this sudden autumn breeze, like falling leaves that tumble through the trees. Even if your steps have turned and walked away, your shadow lingers on the break of day. Stay a little longer in the quiet soul night, beneath the ember glow of failing street lamp light. I don't call your name, I keep my breathing slow, with nowhere left for these old shoes to go. An amber wool coat forgotten on the subway seat, a ticket stub from yesteryear left on the floor. The autumn wind is restless down the concrete street, rattling at a locked up door. I see your likeness pass me by in coat and frame, then realize it is just the shifting shade. This aged heart still quietly repeats your name, while all the summer warmth begins to fade. A sudden shiver finds my collar in the dark. The weather shifts and turns the page. I trace a faded memory on the rusted park and whisper to a distant age, stay a little longer in this sudden autumn breeze, like falling leaves that tumble through the trees. Even if your steps have turned and walked away, your shadow lingers on the break of day. Stay a little longer in the quiet soul night, beneath the amber glow of failing street lamp light. I don't call your name, I keep my breathing slow, with nowhere left for these old shoes to go. If time could turn backward like a page upon the desk, I would fold this amber coat against the chill. One more quiet evening in the city's fading dusk, before the autumn wind grows still. Maybe every season brings a ghost to walk the stone. Maybe love is just a wind that passes by. Yet in this late hour I am standing here alone, beneath the vast and empty sky. Stay a little longer in this sudden autumn breeze, like falling leaves that tumble through the trees. Even if your steps have turned and walked away, your shadow lingers on the break of day.
Street lamp light. I don't call your name.
a season turns its page. The night goes quiet in the dark, a slow and fading age.
A small copper coin on the table reminds me of you and the past. The first autumn wind hits the pavement and shakes every street that we passed. The traffic light flickers to amber across the wet asphalt so gray. My old friend, you asked how I'm doing since she slowly walked far away. I light up a cigarette softly and watch the smoke drift in the chill. The night holds the weight of your question. My empty glass sits on the sill. The city streets remember your name beneath the cold street lamps of rain. My weathered old friend, it is true, my quiet heart still misses you. The midnight breeze carries your sigh across the dark Gangnam sky. I whisper your memory low because I am too tired to let go. The Han River Bridge is so distant, its yellow light shimmer and fade. I walk down the alley we favored, where long ago promises stayed. My friend, you look at me and wonder why time hasn't healed up this pain. Some shadows just cling to the corners whenever the season turns plain. I button my jacket up tightly to keep out the bite of the air. Your ghost lingers close to the sidewalk beside the deserted green chair. The city streets remember your name beneath the cold street lamps of rain. My weathered old friend, it is true, my quiet heart still misses you. The midnight breeze carries your sigh across the dark Gangnam sky. I whisper your memory low because I am too tired to let go. If love is a debt that gets paid off by years of slow grief in the dark, then I am the poorest of debtors, with nothing left here to remark. You tell me to look toward tomorrow and leave all the shadows behind. But first autumn winds bring the past back to live in the back of my mind. The city streets remember your name beneath the cold street lamps of rain. My weathered old friend, it is true, my quiet heart still misses you. The midnight breeze carries your sigh across the dark Gangnam sky. I whisper your memory low, because I am too tired to let go. Cold autumn wind across the street, only my shadow and slow passing feet.